to get in the shot too, dude.
Oh wow.
You ever watch that comedian? Who's that comedian that he does interviews, but he walks. They go hiking.
Oh.
Nielsen, I think it is. What's his full name?
I can't. I know what you're saying though.
He's a good comedian. Anyways, we're over here at Lambeau Field. You know what I mean? A little smoky over from. I'll let you know where we are. We got the party houses or whatever you want to call it. Some people live over there. You know what I mean? We're not gonna invade their privacy.
There's a barbecue taint in the air.
You know what I mean? But there we go, right in front of Lambeau. We got RVs are rocking and rolling. We got someone creeping on us. But I'm going to be starting a new series over on YouTube, you know what I mean? Probably where you're watching this. Maybe you're on Facebook, who knows? But this guy right here grew up in this Lambeau Field area, knows what it was like before Lambeau was even born because he's so old.
I'm not that old, fella.
But I thought it would be a cool series to have him walk us through and tell us a little bit what Lambeau was like. And we could do this for hours, so I'm gonna break it up in YouTube series and walk around and show everyone all over, the training camp areas when training camp is popping off, and all around that. That's the point of not just Lambeau Field, not just the Packers, but showing all over Wisconsin, just different cool stuff. We were in Shawano yesterday.
Shawano.
Right? Shawano. You can't say it wrong, they get upset.
No, they do. People from Illinois call it Shawano.
Yeah, fibs, you know what I mean? But anyway, so here we are, Lambeau Field. We have the Johnsonville Tailgate Village. I got murdered because in a video I said Johnson Tailgate Village.
Yeah, but no, it's not Johnson. It's Johnsonville.
Oh, I know it's Johnsonville.
Remember when Charlie Murphy was cooking in Johnsonville brats?
I don't remember that.
That was a commercial.
Oh.
Back before you were
Charlie Murphy!
Yeah.
I think there's someone over here gone. So anyway, let's the first series, obviously this Johnsonville Tailgate Village was not here until recently.
Yeah. More recent, yes.
So let's just look right here, you know what I mean? Right here, you got Lambeau Field behind. Lambeau Field used to be on a hill, right?
Correct. It was on a hill. It's interesting because this has been dug down, and I don't want to be 100% accurate because I'm not, but it's been probably dug down where you look at the second story windows, that's probably where the hill ended up on where the stadium was. So it was dug down that far.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it was a hill there. When we were kids, we used to take our sleds and we took a snowmobile sled and we'd bring it up to the top when there was ice storms and ride it down the hill down here to Oneida Street.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
It was fun.
So you guys used to sneak into Lambeau Field back
Oh
in
yeah,
the day.
you could, especially around the other corner. There used to be the administrative building in the front, and right to the right corner of that, there was a piece of bent up green green fence where you could just pull it up and it was right there and you could just sneak in underneath there.
So how many games do you think you got into that you shouldn't have been in?
Well, not that many. I went to a ton of games, like 480 some. But yeah, we snuck into games, so yeah.
So you went to 480 games?
Yeah, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, yeah.
So right when the Packers got good, you were like, that's enough going to games.
Well, after Super Bowl 31, it kind of, the journey was ended.
Yeah, and you let other people
yeah,
have their
they
shot
can do it, but yeah.
At going to the games.
There was some games, crazy games.
Let's walk over here.
Yeah, you're going to see, I'm going to do a little post on the Tampa Bay game against the Packers back in 1983 when Phil Epps had a 90-yard touchdown return. It was a punt return. And the Packers beat the Buccaneers that day 55-14.
No kidding.
Here at Lambeau. I was there, drinking beer illegally. I was 17.
You were 17 drinking beer at Lambeau?
Yeah, well, you could drink when you're 18 back then.
Oh, yeah, you could. That was way back before laws were a thing.
Yeah.
I think you probably could now, dude. I think you can get away as underage drinking at Lambeau.
Back in the day.
I think you could now.
Yeah. And the whole top, right? The top of Lambeau.
No, they card.
But the top of Lambeau, you could look right over the side of Lambeau, the top of Lambeau. You could go to the top of the stadium and just look over the side.
Really?
Yeah, you could see the bottom.
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
So anyone could just
walk right up to the top, and if they wanted to throw themselves off of it, they could have. There's no netting.
So what was the situation here for gates? So we got, we just made a video. We got the Potawatomi gate, got the Quick Trip gate, side, got the Oneida Nation gate we're walking up on right here.
Yep.
What was that like back in the day?
The gates they would be two green doors. So they didn't have them labeled. There was gate, 2, grade 4, grade 8, and the doors just swung open and they have the two little metal poles like a dumpster enclosure to hold it. And then, they would open the gates and in you would go, and they had little pylons. There was no security check. Nobody's getting patted down. You just went through and
like getting
handed
patted
your
down
paper
sometimes.
tickets. They rip her in half, and off you would go.
It's also what was like the first like major like this Oneida Gate, like this all those steps. It's
Yep.
kind of like historical. Everyone knows.
Yep.
I fell down those steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
They're brutal. But when did all that happen?
That all
Was
happened-
that the because like before you get to that, because when the Packers redid the stadium, you know, Harlan had the tax go
Yep.
through. They had to vote the whole thing. I barely remember. I think I got like amnesia because I barely remember what it was like. Because when I was a kid, we used to ride our bikes, but I never really came over here because I was telling you earlier, this was like the rich folk area. You know what I mean? Over by Lambeau.
And we were poor.
Yeah, we didn't have like that. So we rode our bikes over on Day Street
Yep.
and Harvey Street and all that. But what was it like over here right before then? Because obviously it was built up a little bit at that point. It wasn't
Yeah,
like the 80s.
But there was no main,
Or was it?
There was no main concourse because every gate was the same. So when you looked at it, it was a bowl and there was gates. And all the gates, depending on which gate you were going into with your ticket, that gate would open. Everything walked up on a hill. It was a little slouched over by the administrative building over there, but otherwise you would walk up a hill and you would go to the game. Here's an interesting fact though. Back in the time when I went to the games in the 70s and 80s, and you can look in the stands of those games, people weren't wearing merch. Merch
Yeah,
wasn't a thing.
they were just like wearing their regular clothes.
Yeah, merch wasn't a thing.
When did that start, you think?
It started in like the late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, because I remember the 90s, you know, we had the Packers starter pullover
jacket, yep.
you know what I mean? Even the poor kids had
Yeah.
those.
But yeah, there was no merch. You know, beer was like $1.50 or something like that. Yeah,
$1.50.
it's crazy back
All
then.
right, so let's keep it moving over here, you know what I mean? And then we got this. When do you think that this Johnsonville tailgate village was up
I
here?
think this went up about 9 years ago.
That's what I was going to say, 10.
Yeah, but
Give or take, about 10 years ago.
I know you would outdo me by one number, but yeah,
You know what
I
I
thought
mean?
it was going to be. But yeah, an interesting thing over here, right? The Don Hudson Center, that didn't even exist. There was just the practice field, and there used to be benches in front of that practice field.
Yeah. I remember that driving by,
Yeah.
like being a kid or whatever. And then, like, I do remember that, being a kid, driving by and like seeing the practice,
Yeah.
see people cross the street, and there was a lot of commotion
Yeah.
because they were all, the benches there. So there was just people, like, and they were kind of in the road a little bit. And I remember, like, we want to get, and they're like, yeah, too bad, kid.
And all this stuff, right? Where right next to where Reinitschke Field is, that used to be the ice center, and after that, it was just field of junk and dumpster stuff. There was nothing there.
Yeah, so on the other side, so this was the Don Hudson Center wasn't there till
Nope.
when?
That came up.
Was that after the new?
I think that happened during Mike Sherman, if I want to say, or maybe Holmgren. But yeah, it went up. God, I have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, because even as a kid, I was never really down here, and even when I was sparingly, I never went to a game as a kid. People always ask me, like, how many games did you go to in your life? I was like, I didn't go to a game until I was an adult. My mom wasn't about to spend money on me
No.
like a kid to go to a game. She didn't even go to the games.
But like I said, we lived right across the street, so this was kind of our playground as kids. We just messed around here and figured out the ins and outs. The Packer Hall of Fame used to be connected to what the Resch Center Expo now used to be the Brown County Arena. And next to the Brown County Arena on the back, they had the Packer Hall of Fame, excuse me. And we could sneak in that all the time because we'd go in there and ask to use the bathroom and then just slide right into the Hall of Fame. And then from the Hall of Fame, you could get right back into the back of the arena. It was
That's
nuts.
crazy. Yeah, the 70s were a wild time for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I was born in 79.
79.
Yeah, so here we go. We're going to cross the street over here.
How old was I in 79? Oh, I was 13.
So right there, we got the Don Hudson Center that you was just talking about. You got the expo over here, the Resch Expo. They got the concerts and stuff for people who don't know, aren't familiar with the Green Bay situation. And that's what I'm making this video for. People who just don't know, maybe kind of interested. And these videos will get better probably, you know what I mean?
When he gets better, guess.
No, I think you're a good guess. Let's watch out.
Oh, look up. Sorry.
We're all up in the road. And you know what the worst thing is? Two grown dudes with a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Can't get any worse now. Let's
Oh,
cross
we're
the
turning
street.
yellow. Caution. Caution.
Hello.
Hey,
Have a good one.
you
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I've never felt more of an idiot like, holding a selfie stick. But I guess if you're by Lambeau Field, you can have a selfie stick. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, dude's like an 80-year-old and a 50-year-old walking around with a selfie stick. I'm 46, dude.
Yeah, 46 is young yet.
But here we go. So we are right over here, Don Hudson Center. Like you say, they don't do a lot of practicing over there anymore.
No.
During training camp, when they have two teams,
Yep.
they kind of do that. Use that because I made that video about that. I had the Patriots were over there.
Yeah.
Saw Bill Belichick.
Yep. Was his girlfriend with, or his wife, or whatever she is now?
No, I think he was there with the team. And right here they have a little monument for the
Armed
military
services. Yep.
people, and they got them all covered, and that's very cool.
Yeah, I love it there.
And right over here too, also is where they do the Bart Starr Tailgate Village.
Oh yeah,
Or,
there's a statue of Bart Starr right over
yeah,
here.
yeah, we'll go check that out.
Yeah.
And the Bart Starr Tailgate, it's a pretty good tailgate.
Yeah, it is.
I went over there one year and did have a sponsor thing, but it was good. They got good food. They got a good time over there.
They
And
have lots of beer.
Yeah, and then that's a good thing. If you don't want to do your own tailgate, you can just go there. Everything's taken care of. You just pay whatever.
Yeah, or you can go to a couple tailgates around Green Bay.
Dude.
There's professional tailgaters everywhere.
Yeah, we can talk about that. We got lot one. Lot
Yep.
one's probably the best.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
You
For on location.
on location, yeah, lot one. Lot one's crazy town.
It is. There's a lot of drinking.
It's a lot
going
of
on.
it's nuts. I'm glad Don Hudson has his own center.
Yeah.
He deserves it. All the people who trash on
How you
him.
doing?
How's it going?
Two grown dudes with a selfie stick.
Check us out. No shame. Look at these people sitting around the rest.
I think when you're over here, you're all right. Yeah, why are there people sitting around? I was going to go to the bar side. I don't want to walk up on a bunch of people with the camera on.
Well, we can walk up on Bart Starr. I'm good.
Yeah, well, I wasn't asking you.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just for them.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
No, we'll do it anyway. Screw it.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight? All right, so like right here, like you can kind of see. I wish I could flip the camera back and forth while I'm recording.
Yeah, you can go right here though. It's Ramage Field.
Yeah.
That used to be a dirt pile. Right here used to be the Brown County Ice Center. I played hockey there.
So the Brown County Ice Center, that's what used to be where the Don Hudson Center is.
Yep.
So right here is
Not
where,
that big. It was a smaller building. Much smaller.
So right here is where people, where the bikes come down. The tailgating they come right down this street. This street is closed off from traffic, and the bikes come right down here. They actually redid the road.
Yeah.
Let's just wait for this traffic.
Yeah.
Here.
And they have lots of vendors here too. Just during training camp, it's packed.
Yeah, especially during game days, you can get the shirts, the hats, all the stuff. Let's cross the street. You know what I mean? But like I say, right here, that's Lambeau Field. You can't really see because there's a lot of smoke going on over here. But the bikes come right down here, and then they go right into this fenced-in area. This is all barricaded. Kids and fans are screaming, "Hey, I have an autograph! Let me have an autograph!"
Yep.
And that's just me. Everyone else is pretty cool about it. But and right in here, I can't flip the camera the way I got this set up. But there you go. You can't see anything anyways, all that smoke. But you can see some of the equipment right there.
Yeah.
I've watched practice from inside there. A lot of people have. You can buy tickets or whatever.
Yeah.
Tommy Grassi got me in there.
Wow, you can. Oh, I mean standing up though,
Yeah.
in the VIP area.
And then Preston Smith one time got me into the family area, like all the wives and the kids and stuff. Watch practice from over there.
That's
Shout
all.
out to Preston Smith.
Yeah, Preston Smith.
Hanging
He never
out.
gave me any seats over there.
Yeah, he doesn't like you. He told me.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. And then there you go. Got the big G right there.
Yeah, that's a big one.